Give everybody a chance to come in. I'll be right back. I'm here, guys. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning, John. Hey, Miss Caroline. Good morning. Hey, Jugs. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I had to run to the bedroom for a second. I didn't leave you guys. I didn't think y'all guys being here that quick. Usually it takes 3 or 4 minutes. It's good to see everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. I'm doing great. How are you? Hope all is well. I know that's right. You work like crazy. Hit them like buttons, guys, please, and thank you. I need to try to get this out in the algorithm. Yeah, I say you are, dear. A lot of hours. We ain't had no rain yet. It's been it's been actually pretty good weather here the last couple of days. I think it's supposed to be in the low 80s today, and yesterday hit like 84 or something. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, go sub to Miss Caroline, everybody. Hey, California Dreaming. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day. Great vibes today. I woke up in a good mood. Oh, yeah, I know that's a fact, John. That grass, boy, it stays. I'm glad I don't have to cut no more grass. My lawnmower kept tearing up. I had to fix it every time I mowed grass. I was like, screw this. I'm about to burn this thing to the ground and be done with it. But now I don't have to cut no grass, so I ain't worried about it. But thank you for everybody coming in. Please hit that like button and we can get started. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Miss Caroline, I know you're super tired. I don't see how you're still awake. Unless you still work nights, right? But yeah, it's been Yeah, it's a lot of hours. A lot of hours. You're going to have to slow down a little bit so you can enjoy your money a little bit more. Heck yeah. It's a good day to do it. It ain't, it's cool out there right now, but it's going to warm up to be perfect here in a little bit. Yeah, I got up early this morning. It was around 4:30 or 5, I think it was. 6 more years to retirement. Not bad. That's a lot of hours in 6 years, though. You need to go down to like 40 hours. Get you a regular. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself in a regular work week. I'm okay. Doing good. My back is easing up a little bit, so that's good. I've been, yeah, heck yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully, it was under good circumstances and not bad. Um, I pretty much had to retire when I was 34. They took my driver's license away from me. They took everything away from me when I was 34 because of being blind, and they still don't want to give me my money that I paid into, which is bullshit. I've worked um, 20, 23 or 24 years I paid in. I heard that. I don't blame you. It's hard for me to, I don't care to listen to somebody, but I'm not going to sit there and let somebody dog me neither. And that's my problem. I always end up getting fired because I hit somebody or they talk down to me like a kid or something, then it's on. But it's all good. I can't see to do nothing hardly anymore, so I just chill with you guys and um, take care of mama. That's my job right now is taking care of her. So that's a big enough job right there. She's like taking care of 4 people. But they got her on some nerve medication now, and she's sleeping better. So she's still asleep right now, and it's already like 8 something, and she's getting better rest than what she was getting. Instead of waking up, going to bed at 12 and waking up at 3. Okay, I will. Yeah, they put her on Clonopin or something is the name of it, and it seems to be helping her pretty decent. She, where is Nacho? I've not seen him around in forever. We're gonna have to put out a missing report on him. Hashtag where's Nacho. But she's doing better. I mean, every time we get something accomplished, it seems like got to go back to the doctor, and it ruins everything that I help her work for, you know. I get her strength built up, and then she gets put in the hospital, and she loses it all again. And we got to start back over from scratch. So it's just, man, it's a never ending battle. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, people like that, man, they ain't got no fucking life. They just want to ruin somebody else's. But I guess that motivated you to be your own boss, which is a lot better because, hell, instead of making the company all the money, you can make yourself the money and retire when you want to. So, hats off to you, brother. Um, I I used to have my own company. I was out cutting trees and stuff like that, you know, for a longest time. And then I went to prison and all that shit happened. And then it was all over with. And then when I couldn't see no more, I couldn't climb. So it was just one of them things, man. I don't know. I want to go to work so bad, but I know I can't. So it's over with. What did they put you on? I probably know what it is. I'm a walking pharmacist. I had to be when I was in the game, you know. You don't never forget that shit. I still know the numbers on the pills and things like that. Oh yeah, that's a pain pill. That's it's either a Norco 575 or a 10, and it's in the Loratab family, and do those with caution because they are highly addictive. Um, that's what got me started. That's what I started out on was Norco 75s, and they are very highly addictive. So be careful with that, and take them responsibly. Take them only when you need them and nothing else, because then you will be out looking for them all the time. And trust me, you don't want that. And people say, no, I'm not going to do that. And 2 months later, you find yourself down the alleyway looking for some, you know. So just be careful. Those are really, really highly addictive. That Percocet, Lortab, Oxycontin, it's all in the same families. One is um, oxycodone, and one is a um, hang on a second. Damn, my mind went blank for a second. Sorry, guys. Um, you got your hydrocodone, you got your oxycodone. Hydrocodone is less potent than the oxycodone. Percocets is A Dubs. What's up, bro? But just be careful with that for sure. Yeah, they wrote me that when I was having knee surgery, and I was already hooked. So I told the doctor those wasn't strong enough to help, And then he wrote me 7.5 or Percocet 10s. Then I told him that wasn't helping, and he wrote me Oxy 15s. And I was well on my way, 5 milligram, yeah, every 6 hours. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a lot of pain, take one, but don't take them like the bottle says, because seriously, I mean, just take them when you can't stand the pain no more and it gets so bad that you can't do it. That's when you take one. Um, but make it to the last minute of where there's no turning back before you got to have one. Yes, sir, it is, Rick. It's got 325 milligrams of antihistamine, which is Tylenol, and 5 milligrams of hydrocodone. So even such a little dosage can still get you hooked. So just be careful. Good morning, Rick. How are you? Well, it's good evening to you, sir. Um, yeah, those are, it's what I got my start out on. And I turned into a full blown drug addict within about 6 months. I was putting a needle in my arm. So just be careful. Try to take a Tylenol or something first before you take that. If it'll ease it up with Tylenol or Motrin or something. But make that your last resort for sure. That's why all these little spots are on my arm. I don't know if y'all can see them, but it's all from poking, and not the right kind of poking neither. I have little dots all up my arm where, you know, I was looking for a vein. Yeah, Rick, I don't mess with them neither no more. And, I've gotten roped to me, I've got Percocet 7.5s right now that I've not touched because I'm afraid of them nowadays, Wrote them for me for my tooth because it's broke off into my gums. And my jaw was swelled out here. Y'all remember that. And I took a half of one and I crushed it up and put it up in that tooth. And that's all I took. And they wrote me 7. And I'm going to probably just end up flushing them. Yeah, tramadol, you could get hooked on that too, but it's really hard. I mean, it's not as hard as it could be hooked. You could be hooked on that just the same as you can the others. Don't get me wrong. But tramadol is way low down on the list of the pain medicine. You know what I mean? It's just a step up from like a Motrin 800 or something. That's what tramadol is. But it's still illegal. It's still a narcotic. Because people's abused it and made it a narcotic. So just take your medicine and be careful with it, because I don't want to see you run your life over a bottle of pills. Shoo. Yeah, I'm not saying don't take them, but I'm just saying be careful. Don't take 2 every 6 hours like it says on the bottle, because that's just a little overkill for somebody that ain't used to taking them. You're going to lay there high on a cot and you're not going to feel nothing, you know what I mean? But just, yeah, the numbers on them are probably, let's see, on the Norco side, it would be, I know Lortab is them 320 or 375 or M357 is the number on the hydrocodone side, and 525 on the Perk 5 side, and 925 on the Perk 10, I think. I know them numbers like crazy. But I think on the Norcos, they say on them 325, I believe. And then the number should be like 343 or 357 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's man, it could be a rude awakening, you know. That little bottle has so much power over you. Just remember that. Look at that little bottle and say, how come this little bottle has so much control over me? But you know what? It happens like that. So, you know, just take your time. And you should have plenty of them left over the time you get done with your surgery. And then if I was you, if I had any left over, I would flush them and get rid of them. Um, don't keep them around your house because that's just tempting to take one when you start hurting in your back or something. You're welcome. I'm always here for you guys, especially when it comes to drugs and stuff like that. I really know a lot about them. And, um, you know, I want, I'm glad y'all can reach out and ask me questions like that because that lets me help you because y'all never been through that situation or nothing. And that might keep you from going through that situation because you don't want to be out here trying to doctor shop like I did and go pay $300 and get 260 pills, and then you go turn profit, blah blah blah, this that and yonder, and it's just a game that you don't want to get into. Just remember, fast money leaves quick, and fast money is no good money. So get that shit legally and the right way, you know. Easy come, easy go, and it happens really quick. Yep, that's true, Dubs. 1 minute you'll be looking for a pain pill, and then the next minute you'll have a needle in your arm. You know what I mean? That was me. I was. I started out because I broke my hand. This hand right here. I had surgery on it. I don't know if y'all can see that scar, but it goes all the way down in here. And one of my bosses gave me a Percocet. I'm like, man, this helps me out. I ain't got no hand pain, but my back ain't hurting no more. My legs ain't hurting. I'm like, damn, I'm telling my doctor to put me on these. And they did. And before I knew it, I was out on the streets looking for 30s. Then it was so high that I started looking for meth because meth was cheaper. And then I started out snorting it and I didn't like it that way. So I started shooting it and I loved it. So that way, you know, it's a road not to go down. That's all I can say. Please, if anybody's ever took my advice, now's the time. Just take it when you need it, dear. Oh yeah, they like writing them scripts because they get paid for it, you know. That's their money maker. The more scripts they write, the more money they make. So they ain't going to sit back and say, well, I'm not going to give this guy so I'm just going to give him a little bit so he'll come back to me and I can give him some more. And that's another script. My doctor done me that way for a long time. He would write me 20, 25, and then I'd go back in 4 or 5 days and he would write me another prescription. And then he kept doing that, and then finally he put me on a big script, and then it was wild. Yeah. Well, that's the way I was. I wouldn't even take a Tylenol before I started all this, guys. Just remember that. I wouldn't take a Tylenol for a headache. And I have a lot of people that knows me that would back that up. And I don't know what in this God's green earth got me to try pain pills. I guess I was trying to hang out with the cool kids or something, you know. At the time of my work, um, the boss man was on them, you know. So everybody in his clique was on them. So I got into clique. I got into game. And then I was with the cool kids, you know, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all because I ended up in jail over it, you know, in prison and out of my mind for 8 days. I didn't even know I was in jail until I woke up and couldn't get out the damn door. And I hit the button and told them, let me out. I need to go home. And they said, you ain't going home. You got 5 years. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll sit down then. So, yeah, it was a humbling experience for sure. But I thank you for having enough courage to ask about that stuff because, you know, sometimes people don't even have enough courage to ask because they're so afraid that somebody's going to judge them. And this ain't a channel to judge. This is a channel to learn about it and not to do it, you know? How's potassium? Uh, I don't know much about potassium really. I just know about the hardcore drugs, if that's what you're asking. Good morning, Tuck. How are you, bud? Good to see you. Yeah, Shoestring was chilling with me, and he went over and got his chair and went to sleep. He got tired of fooling with me. He uh he keeps me up. He wants to go outside all the time here, and I'm afraid to let him out. And he comes in my room and gets on my side of the bed, and he meows and meows until I get up. He'll wake me up at 2:30 in the morning sometimes. Yeah, don't never. If you got it on your heart, just please reach out because um, and if you don't want to say it on here, hit me up on Discord, you know, whatever. Uh, you got a bulldog? Oh, you want a bulldog? I love them little things. Them are so ugly. They're so cute. Yeah, man, having a great weekend, Tuck. Um, I woke up in a good mood. My back wasn't hurting as bad this morning for the first time in about 3 or 4 days. So, yeah, I'm in a great mood this morning. All positive vibes. I was just explaining some medications to people, you know, uh, just giving them a little history fact on them because they didn't know nothing about them. And I'm glad she could reach out and do that. That's awesome. Because if I can help save one person, guys, I've done my job. This YouTube channel has prospered from that, you know, and that's what it's all about is to protect our family members, you know, our community. And if it gets on here to tell my story to protect them, I will. I don't care. I don't want to see them going and putting a needle in their arm. By no means. I lived through it. I did it. So just just take the words from me and you'll know that it's not nothing that comes out of it. And if there's somebody on here that is on them, let me know and I can help you. I'll do anything I can for you. I'll help you get a bed. I'll do whatever I can. I'll call whoever. I'll set it up. I got pool in about 4 different states. So don't think just Kentucky is the only state that I can get you a bed in. It's not. I can get you a bed in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Tennessee, um, Indiana, and probably Pennsylvania. So that's the areas that I know that they got. They got the companies at, for that. Yeah, they are expensive. And well, bulldogs, man, they go for a lot of money, especially if they're purebred. Yeah, I get them Heinz 57s and turn them into my children. I always go for the one that's lonely. The lost and lonely dog, that's the ones I usually go for. That's how I got Shoestring. He showed up on my doorstep, lost and lonely and hungry. So we took him in and fed him and fattened him up. He's my hobo. My little buddy. I have to pay money for him every month to live here. But it's worth it to me. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had a lot of bulldogs too, and I've had a lot of pit bulls. And them pit bulls are such a loving dog. They're so smart, and people give them a bad name. And I would take a pit any day of the week because, them are a trusted dog. And some of them you can't take because they got them fighting, and stuff like that. But, them are the most loving little dogs I've ever seen in my life. And they will lay on your chest and protect you while you sleep. I love pits, Caroline. I love them. They're so great. We had pizza last night. Please. That's awesome. That's the way to do it. Um, these little mom and pop restaurants help a lot of people out. And that's why when I go in there, I always try to, if I got the extra money, I'll say, here, I'll find somebody in there and I'll pick out somebody and I'll, like me and Ashley went to Burger King the other day and there's a homeless lady outside. She got her a cup of coffee and that's all she could get. And I couldn't sit there and eat a bite of my food until me and Ashley went up there and got her a meal and took it to her. And she ate it like there was no tomorrow. And when we left, I give her a few dollars and told her, you know, buy water with it or whatever. But then they probably won't. But it's okay. I done my part. Yeah, you gotta know them, and a lot of people puts a bad name on them just because they're fighting dogs. They're this, they're that. Not every one of them has fault. You know what I mean? And they they just got a bad rep, is all it is. And you know, if somebody's going to judge a dog, imagine what they're going to judge a human for. I would take a pit bull over any dog in this world right now because let me tell you why. The German shepherds are the same way. They get protective over you too. But like they will go through the line of fire for you to help save you. Like if somebody was to break in your house or something like that, a pit bull's going to meet them at the door. No questions asked. And I don't know. I just think they're a real faithful dog to me. I love them. If I, when I get a place, it's coming soon, guys. Just to let you know. It's going to be a house where nobody can kick me out of. It's not going to be an apartment. It's going to be a home. It's in the makings right now. It's in the works. Um, Everything's going down good on it right now. Um, Got to fix a few things on it, but uh, I've got to get me a C&A dog again, and I don't know how Shoestring's going to react to that. Good morning, Subi. How are you, brother? Good to see you. I'm doing great. My back is eased up. I'm alive. I'm on here with the people I love the most. All you guys, I love each and every one of you, and the one that didn't show up, I love you too. And I'm just rocking it out today. Thank you, Miss Caroline. I've worked hard for this, guys. I've worked super hard for this. And it's the count of, it's the only reason why I'm getting it is because of my brother. Um, his brother is helping us out, you know. I'll explain it more once everything gets settled and done, but y'all see a change for too long. Just put it that way. And yeah, I am a lot happier, truly happier, because let me tell you, I'm not breathing in no dirty shit, no dirty mold, no being sick all the time, you know. Um, got all that fucking garbage around me, excuse my language. But that house was falling in, guys, and it was such a shithole. I didn't want to be there, but I wouldn't leave mom neither, you know. So I guess the good Lord above finally heard my prayers and done something about it, you know. Hey, brother, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I've lost down to I've went from 309 pounds and now I weigh like 260, 261. I've been working out every day. I've been walking a little bit every day. Even with my back out, I've been working out. And I've just been doing my arms and my chest. And I'm trying to get back to where I was when I first got down here. I weighed 215 pounds and I was solid muscle. And you can see that I've got the picture uh, on the short. You'll see it on a short. Um, that's when I first got out of prison. And I'll put another picture up to show you guys. I was pretty well solid muscle, and I couldn't. I can't see myself like this no more. I feel disgusted. I let myself go because my mom passed away, and I didn't want to really live no more, to be honest with you. But you guys has picked me up and helped me dust my pants off and get back on the road again. You know, when you get up and dust your britches off and take life back as a man, it it changes the person. You know, it makes a person respect their life because you only got one life. You know, and you might as well live that motherfucker the way you want to. I agree, but damn, you got to look decent doing it, And I let myself go way too bad. And depression is a son of a bitch. I'll just go ahead and tell you. I was in a dark, deep depression, and I couldn't get out of it. I lost my job over it. I showed up to work drunk all the time. Um, I was just fighting all the time, and stupid shit. Hey, message retracted. What's up? Good morning. But yeah, guys, I just been so lucky that things didn't go the way that I planned them to, because I wouldn't be here right now. And I'm glad God has got my back. That's all I can say about that. Because I tried to take him myself a couple of times, and it didn't work out as planned. That's about all I can say. Yes, God knows best for sure. And, depression will bring you down to the part where you will do that cowardly shit and not realize it until it's too late, And after I took over driving my own ship, after I got a good pep talk from Big Brother Jack and Rick and Andy and all you guys, I drive that motherfucker now and ain't nobody taking it back. That's my boat, So it's been a lot better, I'll tell you that. And it's been a lot greater than anything I can imagine as far as taking myself from where I was at to where I'm at today is a big difference. So I really, you got to pull through it, because at the end, when you get through it and look back, it's going to make you stronger. Guys, I just went through a fight of my life. Good morning, Will. And I'm in such a better place now, Will. Yeah, for sure. And I look back on it now and I'm like, damn, did I just do all that? Did I just go through all that? Well, if I can go through all that and come out like this, then hell, I'm good. I can make it through anything, And because there was times that I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. And I just kept pushing forward, didn't give up. And here I am, It takes a lot. But they always say God won't put no more on you than you can bear. And boy, that weight was getting awful heavy. But I guess they also say too that they give their most, how they say it, they give their battles to the strongest people or whatever. I truly believe that. Hey, big brother, what's up? So yeah, I'm in a lot better place now for sure. I actually feel like I'm in a little fairy tale land right now, because I'm not used to the luxuries that I got right now. Good morning, brother. I'm not used to having central heat and air. It stays cool in here. I'm not used to being able to go in that bathroom and take a shower, right? Or a bath. I mean, the only thing I had at the old house was a shower. Um, I get to wash my clothes. I don't have to go nowhere to wash them. Uh, a lot of things. I got TV, got cable, shit, got everything I need. There's food in the refrigerator. Wait till y'all see the new place. It's gonna be banging, guys. I'm telling you. The living room there is 3 times the size of the living room here. The kitchen is 3 times the size. The bathroom is 3 times the size. The bedrooms are about the same, but I'm telling you, it's a lot better, and the backyard is humongous. So it's in the works. Just put it that way. I gotta have a few months, but I'll be there. When I go over there, I'll take pictures of it and put it on the. I'll make a short out of it and show you guys. It's going to be our new home that we can't get kicked out of. Northwoods Press. Woo fucking woo. Good morning, brother. How are you? Good to see you in here, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, there's a lot of things in the background that I've not talked about. But the wheels are turning and y'all will see a change again. And you might even see me actually having a garage to work in, guys. I'll actually have a garage to work in. Haven't had that in a long time. Northwoods Press. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't been able to be on everybody's channels like I want to. And I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to not be able to get on there, but guys, but when mama is awake, she is a handful, and I have no time to pick up that phone. I see the messages and the notifications coming in, or the notifications, I see them coming in, and I just ain't got time to hit them. I keep cleaning this house. I keep cleaning after her, keep running for her and stuff, In a 12-hour day, I probably get 12,000 steps in, if not more. Hell, I probably get that in other mornings, to be honest. This yesterday morning and today is the first 2 days that she has slept this late. And man, it's been a blessing. I've been able to get on here and go live with you guys and hang out and chill for a minute. And this is one of my longest lives. I did a live yesterday. I got to do it for like an hour and 10 minutes before she woke up. And she finally quit playing Highway to Heaven. Thank God. She was driving me crazy. She kept watching it over and over. I could tell you everything and I wasn't even in here watching it. My hat feels crooked. Or my glasses won't. Guys, I'm going to try to get contacts one day. See if that works. They used to not be able to make contacts. Well, I only need one anyway. I don't need two. I just need a contact for this eye. This eye's, it don't work. It's done. Yeah, for real, Tuck. It's wild, I'm telling you. I've done it on my phone before, like the step counter thing. And when I lived in Greenup, by 12 o'clock, I'd already have like 13 or 14,000 steps in because I had to walk out of the basement, all the way around and walk up the ramp and then come in the door to help mom. And man, I was getting the work out there. And now that I live with her, like fully live with her, it's so much easier to be able to just help her, you know. She can holler at me and I'm 10 foot away from her instead of walking a quarter of a mile, you know. Not really, but y'all know what I mean. It was like 1,000 feet, though, at least, to get to the door from the basement, you know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It means a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000, and I've been trying to get myself back in the algorithm and get this shit started again and everything. I need to get my watch hours up. They're slowly coming up though because, um, you know, I don't know what it is, but I keep looking at my watch hours and they're going up drastically. So that's a good thing. I think it's happening with the shorts. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Got to get your bike trainer. What are you doing? What kind of bike? Like a motorcycle or an electric bike? You already have an electric bike, don't you? Oh man, I've already been up for a while now. Bicycle, okay. Oh, I got a bicycle. It's called a moped. I can show y'all something. That's how far away it is. It's out front of my window. Hey guys, that's the chair that broke on me yesterday. Look at that shit. My fat ass hit the floor. These chairs suck. Don't never buy these kind of chairs because they do not last. They're a piece of shit. My fat ass hit the floor hard yesterday. Universal law. It's always at work. Render unto him that which is he holds the faith. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You've helped me so much, Andy. And I love you, brother. And I thank you for all your kind words, all your wisdom, knowledge that you've put toward me and on me and helped me with. And I live by that today, man. I'm still driving that fucking ship. It's mine. And I'm driving that bitch, nobody else. That's 100% for sure. It's it's great, bro. I mean, I feel good. I'm working out every day and again, like I was, and shit, I'm on it. You know, I'm back on the ride, guys. I'm getting a house soon. Everything's looking up, guys. Everything's looking up. We're going to be able to have a place where nobody could kick us out of ever again. It's got a garage on it. I'm gonna pour a concrete floor, I think, in it, but I ain't worried about it. I like a dirt floor garage. To me, I like it better. It don't bother me. I'm gonna fix me up a stove and put in there. Hey Rick, I appreciate that, brother. I really do, and I think the world of you too. You guys have all helped me in one way or the other with kind words and having my back on shit, and I appreciate everything you guys do. Hey, welcome back, brother. Yeah, for sure. I don't see how, Miss Caroline. I tell you, it has to be God, because you guys know I have nothing. Y'all know that. And, you know, just by being kind and helping a fellow person out that needs help, that don't deserve to be in a nursing home, God sees that and He puts that in people's hearts. And things are changing through Him, not me, And it's been, how can I put it? I've went through hell, but the rewards and the repercussions of that is getting paid for by now. Um, I wake up, I feel like I'm in a motel, like I feel like I'm in luxury, even though this is just a little apartment compared to where I was at. And I'm grateful for that. I always will be grateful for that. And we pay our bills, and stuff like that. But God has blessed us for sure. He's He's blessed us. And the new place has got a big old refrigerator, double door refrigerator that opens like French doors. And the bottom of it is a big old freezer. And I'm like, holy shit, this is huge. But, you know, me giving a promise to my brother and keeping that promise showed his family that I was faithful and that I'm true. And now we was not once was family, but we are now, because he considers me as a brother now. And he's been so helpful too. And he is the one making all this possible. And I wanted to give him a shout out. He's the one making it possible. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But he knows I'm taking care of his mother, and he knows that we're going to continue to. We fight till the end, you know. That's right, Andy. God put us together for a reason. We are here for a reason. And I love this community. I love each and every one of you guys, and I don't give a damn who gets on here and says, well, that's just it. How can you love somebody and not meet them? Well, I tell you, I love you. I love you. I don't give a damn if I met you or not. That's just how I am. And if I don't like you, I tell you, kiss my ass. But I truly love you guys. And I thank you for all the kind words and all the help, support that y'all guys have given me. And, it's no one way street. I try to do the same as well. But only thing I really help with is drug addiction and things like that. So I try to do my part too. Yes, for sure, brother. This is one of the best communities I've ever seen on YouTube, because everybody that comes on my channel says this live is the most calmest live I've seen. It ain't no drama, ain't nothing about it. And I said, yeah, because we don't do drama over here. We stay real. We stay 100% over here. And, you know, I thank God every day for it. Because when I made this YouTube channel, I didn't think shit was going to happen, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to get nothing. I thought the 4 people I already had, that's all I was getting. And now I'm up to like 576 or something like that. So, yeah, it's been a blessing, you know, because I didn't think anybody would want to hear my bullshit. And the 7 people that I have in here right now, that's all I need. You know, I may not have 100 people in my life, but I got 7 real ones. How many other communities can say that on their Facebook or on their YouTube channel, you know? So that's just the way I see it. Yeah, that's what I told you. I told you I'd never have more than 4 subscribers. Sure made a liar out of me. Life's a garden, dig it. That's right. Home is where you make it. And no, I don't want to see homos naked. uh, Miss Caroline, you've always been subbed, ain't you? I love you. Yeah, that's true, Andy. Thank you, brother, for the kind words. That's awesome. Um, every time I get around you, I feel so dumb as hell. But you guys, you guys rock. No, I don't like to see homos naked. Amen, for sure. He is the truth, light, and the way, guys. And, you know, the dreams that I've had has coming true because the house that I'm talking about, that's the house that I had a dream about before anybody ever even seen it. And I told them the layout of it. I told them what room was which, where it was at, how it was set up, and everything. I had a dream about it. And that dream is going to come true. And it seems so surreal that it's happening because I dreamed of the layout and I explained the layout to them to 100% T of what it was going to be. I told them where each room was going to be. I told them where the kitchen was going to be, how it was going to be, and where the bedroom, living room, bathroom, all of it was set up. And we got to looking at it, and that's the house that was set up the way I described it. Yeah, that's true, Miss Caroline. That's right. It's already papered up. I mean, don't got to worry about that. It's in stone. We just got to get a few more little details fixed and cleared up, and then it will be ready. Devil on my shoulder. What's up, douchebag? But yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. For real. And I do have a devil on my shoulder. That was the old me. Thank you, Northwoods Press. I appreciate that, brother. Um, it's just, you know, I was always taught and told if you do right things, good things will happen. And surely enough, it's true, you know. I never did see it because I never was doing nothing good enough to get to be able to do it. And now that I'm doing it, uh, things are starting to unfold. And it's surely made things so far impossible, so far away for it to come true in front of your eyes. It's you can't explain it. It's just a humbling experience, guys. I'm more humbled now than I've ever been in my life. I am thankful for that light switch over there. That one right there. I didn't have light switches. I wasn't able to go turn on a light. Hell, I barely had electricity. I was running off of one extension cord. So, I get to a place like this and I just feel like it's too much for me. That's true, Andy. But I wasn't looking for no reward. I didn't do this for the reward of it. I was doing this for a brother. I gave him my word. I wasn't looking for no handouts or nothing. I done this because I told him I would. And people gets mad at me because of it. But fuck them. I won't break a promise. If I tell you something, I'm going to do it. It may take me a minute, but by God, I'll do it. That's true. And, you know, the thing about it all is, guys, that it's just, I don't know, it's breathtaking, I guess you could say. Because when you don't expect nothing and something like that drastic happens, you don't know really what to say, you know? Um, I don't know how to approach something like this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Thank you. I don't know. I didn't take care of mom for money, you know. I took care of her because this is what happened. This is her story. And I didn't know this until last year. Before me and Ashley came to Greenup County, before we even knew them, she prayed to God that somebody, a couple, would come in and take care of her. That's how she prayed it, was a couple to come in and take care of her. And when we showed up, she looked at me one day and she said, God answers prayers, don't you? And I thought she was just being batty like she always is. I said, yeah, I know he does, Mom. And she said, no, God answers prayers. I said, I know, Mom. And she said, I don't think you do. And that's all she said about it. Well, her other son, Jason, called me, talked to me one day. He said, you know why she told you that, right? And I said, no. And I was like, why? She said, because she prayed that somebody would come in and take care of her. And now y'all's been here for almost 3 years taking care of her. Now it's been 4. And, it's it's just wild how it's all coming together, is what I'm trying to get at, I guess. Yes, Miss Caroline, that is so true. Because, people may say I'm stupid for saying this, but there's a lot of people take a lot of shit for granted. And when you don't have it, you miss it. You know, and I don't know, it's just humbling, I guess. I can't even explain it to you guys. I don't know. The only thing I know is I'm living better. I'm happier. Um, I'm blessed. And don't know how to take it, I guess. You know, for sure. And, I left my family to come down here to do this. I didn't know I was going to do this until I got down here and started just doing it. It wasn't, nobody asked me to do it, really, until he got sick and he knew something was going to happen. And I didn't know what he was talking about. I said, "Why are you telling me this? What's wrong with you?" "Oh, nothing. I'm just wanting to tell you this just in case," he said. And then I find him dead on January 27th at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yes, sir. That's why I try to do my best to help. I do my best to do my part. And taking care of somebody 24/7 is a hard job. It's very stressful. It gets aggravating at times. But I pull through it, I push through it, and I keep positive about it. And I didn't do this to get a handout or anything. And they know that. They know that. They know that what I'm doing is because I promised a brother. Charlie, what's your joy? I bet your answer has changed drastically since when we first met. Oh, my joy now, living life to the fullest, knowing that dreams can come true. Um, Having peace in my heart, something I've never had before. Um, Being my own person and fully not taking life for granted, not taking nothing for granted, and living life each day as fullest as I can. I hope I answered your question. I don't remember what I first told you, but it probably is different, Miss Caroline. It probably is. It has to be because when I first got on here, I didn't give a shit about nothing. To be honest, I was a good person, but I was just set in different ways. You know what I mean? I didn't have a heart. Kind of. Oh, I am a lot happier, brother. It's just the simple fact of getting up and being able to just have a kitchen to make a cup of coffee. I mean, it gets down to being that simple. Um, walking in there and shutting the door and having a bathroom right beside my bedroom. I could go on and on and on. Ain't got all that shit around me no more. I ain't breathing in nothing bad. This guy, what's up, brother? Alrighty, brother. I love you. Stay safe out there. What's up, this guy? I hear you. Just relaxing. Just relaxing, talking shit. I understand. Oh, hell. That's always fun. I hate drilling wells. It sucks. How far did you go? About 100 foot? Yeah, but man, it'll toughen you up, let me tell you. Thank you, Miss Caroline. I love you dearly. You're amazing too. Grumpy Tom. Oh shit, hell yeah. Good clean water out of it. If I was you, I'd go another 20 feet just to be on the safe side. Cause them 50 footers, they like to dry up pretty quick, brother. I had a 50 footer, man. That son of a bitch drew up. It dried up so many times. I get so mad. I got to the point to where I done cap it and have the fire department come put water in it. I'd be madder than hell. But yeah, it's. Oh, okay. Well, hell, you should be good then. That should be an endless supply of water at 100 foot from the river. Yeah, you got an endless supply of 50 foot. I see why you're just going 50 foot now. But see, when we was going to dig ours 40 feet, but when we hit 40 feet, it was all sulfur and egg smelling orange. We went down another 10 feet and it was all clear. And then we drilled a little more and then the bit broke and we said, fuck it. So it was one of them things. But yeah, this has been a great life. Thank you guys. It's been a reflection for sure. I never did look back on it like that. And it's great to see how far I've became since 2022 when I walked out them prison doors. My life has changed dramatically. I've changed dramatically as a person. And, you know, it's just later, brother. Have a good one. It's just one of them things. Self reflection is good every now and again because it shows you how much stronger you are than what you was. Well, yeah, I consider that the same difference, Miss Caroline. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because, I was just living in misery, guys. I would try to put a smile on for you guys, but damn, it was hard. Um, I didn't want to live her no more. I was done. I just couldn't leave her. I just couldn't do it. But it's okay. It's going to be all right, you know. And I thank you guys for helping me push through that. I do the same shit. That fucking spell check bullshit kicks in. I hate that shit. That shit always makes me look stupid as fuck. I was typing one day and it said dick on it. And I was like, and I hit the send button. I looked down, I said, motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry, this guy. Rub it out, it'd be okay. Put some Vaseline on it. But no, that's what I mean. I was typing and it put that in the comments. And I was like, what the hell? You know? And it made me, I retracted that message really quick. And I was like, son of a gun. I couldn't do it no more. I was like, I just got off the live stream that I was on. I was like, no, this is it. And I still haven't figured out how to turn spell check off. Way to ruin the moment, dick. No thanks needed with family. I know, but I just try to let y'all know how much I appreciate you guys. Is all. When I say thank you, it's just like saying love you pretty much. Oh Lord, devil. What are you doing, you douchebag? Hey, we're up to 15 likes, guys. Let's go. I haven't seen that in a minute. Probably has. Yeah, he probably wipes back to front with axle grease. That motherfucker's so crusty he can't get nothing out of it. Get you some white rain and a water hose. That's a hillbilly douche, Tom. Clean that motherfucker once in a while. Quit having that thing all pussy and stanky. Yeah, he wipes with 80 grit. Hell yeah. Some of the sounds of it, he needs 120. Oh, shit. Yeah, for sure. He probably don't even wipe. He probably just goes on, pulls his britches up and takes off. uh, I just told him how to take care of the problem. So if he don't do it, it's his own fault. Yeah, like a dog dragging its ass on the rug. Oh my. Yep, I knew Rick was coming back with something nasty. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Ugh. Oh goodness. Oh busty crusty. Oh. Mhm. Peel that motherfucker like a 3-day old roast beef. Instead of walk it out, Tom, you gotta rub it out. You gotta rub it out. Oh goodness. Man, we've been on here hour and 26 minutes already. Probably so, Rick. It's like, oh, well, I'm good. Let's go. Just remember, Tom, white rain and a water hose does wonders. You might even need a pressure washer. I don't know. From the sounds of it, you do. Hey, it's okay. We needed the monotony broke up anyway. uh, it was a great live. It's still a great live. If I'm talking to you guys, I'm happy. I love talking with you guys. This is like the old times, you know. We didn't care how long we stayed on here. We just chill, you know. It's just, I don't know. I feel free for once. Actually, I feel like the chains are gone. You know what I mean? That's really how I feel. I feel like I feel like I'm not just a nobody no more. And I'm getting shown that I'm not a nobody, you know. And that alone is just, I don't know, it's like, it's breathtaking for sure, but like, I don't know. When you don't expect nothing and something drastic like that happens, it, you got to look up and thank God, because that's all I knew how to do. I didn't know how to respond to it or anything. I just looked up and thanked God. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, you know, I was somebody, nobody really on drugs, and I was a bad person. And I don't know if this is part of the plan to put me back at the heaven's gate, you know, keeps me from going to hell or whatever. I don't know. But it, I wish I could have lived my life this way all the way through. You know what I mean? I wasted so many good years of fucking around, acting stupid, when I could have been out living, going on vacations, have my family. Man, just a lot of good years wasted. You know, but I wouldn't change it for nothing. I wouldn't go back and change it because it's made me the person I am today. Um, it's made me a hell of a lot stronger. It's took me down a path to where it was fight or flight, and I always stood and fought. Right, that's true. You know, when you know you're humbled and you take the time and actually look and see that you're a humbled person, that's when you know your life is changing for the better. Because I was never a humbled person. Always done what I wanted to do, get what I wanted, you know. But my mistakes, my anger, my drug addiction, man, I'm a strong motherfucker, you know. I've been through a lot of shit. And I've endured a lot of shit. And I've came over through a lot of shit. And man, just looking back on all the stuff that I've overcame, it's mind blowing to be honest with you. Um, Never thought I was that strong of a person, to be honest with you. Hmm. Wow, I never looked at it that way. Something just clicked in me. I don't know what it was. That truly made me understand the way this shit ran, but I can't explain it. Wow. Hmm. Thanks. That's wild. Reflection is really good for your health because it shows you what you've endured and what you've came through. I've walked through the pits of hell. Hell yeah, Miss Caroline, that's awesome. That's the truth. I never knew I had courage like that, Miss Caroline. But damn, that makes me strong. And I don't know how to feel about that right now because it all finally clicked. And I don't know. It all makes sense now for some reason. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off of here. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me be a part of this community. Um, Thanks for all the kind words. Y'all have a great day, and I love you. And I will. Hey, Sense of Wonder, what's up? How are you? I love you too, Miss Caroline. I'm blessed to have you guys in my life for sure. And I love each and every one of you. And now I got to stay for a minute because Sense of Wonder came in and I can't let her just, I can't go out and just not talk to her for a minute. You just woke up. Well, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm glad to see you coming in, hanging out with us for a minute. I'm glad you had a good sleep. How's the boyfriend doing? Hope everything is good and well. Hope he's out of hospital. You guys are awesome. I got to go work out here in a minute. I about forgot. I've been working out every day this week. And yeah, that pneumonia sucks. He's still in the hospital. Damn. I've been praying for him. Yeah, you guys that pray, please pray for him. He's having a battle right now with pneumonia. And we all just need to lift a hand up for him, and send him a few kind words. Tell him that he's got people behind him and we're rocking with him. Oh, wow, Miss Caroline. That stuff is hard on your body. It's hard on your lungs. Um, it's hard on your sinuses. It takes full control of you. Thank you, Miss Caroline. Yeah, we've been praying for him. So hopefully you see an improvement soon, Miss Wonder. We we're a family, so families stick together. A family that prays together stays together. y'all's won my heart a long time ago. And if I could, there would be nothing I wouldn't do for you guys. If I had to walk to get to you, I would. And I only know where one person lives, but like, if I had to walk to get there, I would. I'd ride that scooter as far as it would take me, and then I'd take off walking. If it blew up, I'd leave it on the side of the road. Just keep walking. That's how much I got respect for you guys. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Hey, Stardashian, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good morning. I'm great, brother. I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful day. Done some reflection and seen the light a little bit, and it's going to be a great day. I say it might, brother. I say it probably would. Um, that thing, it's a beast to be on. To be so little, man. I'm telling you, I run that thing around here, and hell, yesterday I was going downhill though. I was running like 75 mile an hour on that son of a bitch. Yeah, I would. I couldn't get to you, Rick. I'd have to get me a raft and float to you or something. But I'd try to make it to you. Then I'd punch a kangaroo in the mouth. That's good to hear, Miss Caroline. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I mean, I filled it up 2 weeks ago. It took $1.06. It's just now below the bottom of the neck, and I've been running it for almost 2 weeks. It gets around 90 to 100 miles a gallon. It's only got a 1 gallon gas tank on it, and I run it for almost a month with the full tank in it. I mean, I run that son of a gun everywhere. I make trips to Walgreens, to Dollar Store, to the cigarette store down, and the cigarette store, mind you, is like 4 miles away, one way. And I ride it all the way down there and back. Shit, that thing goes everywhere. It don't sit still a lot of the times. Wow, that's awesome. But like when I was able to see the miles and things like that on it, which I can't hardly see them no more. The glasses fogged up on it. Um, you could see how many miles you went on it, and it was just crazy at the miles that I put on that with just a gallon of gas. Damn, that's not bad, brother. 100 miles was 1.2 gallon. Yeah, that's cheap. Dirt cheap. Holy shit, Caroline. I'm glad you're better. Damn autocorrect, I hate that. I do too. Well, guys, we've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to have to go and get my day started. Brother, I'll call you. Um, I got to go work out and get this shit rolling. One day at a time, guys. I love you. Thank y'all for coming in. Uh, thank you for all your support and your kind words. It means a lot. I'm going to rock out. And as always, I'll see you on the next adventure. I love you guys. And you're welcome, Wonder. We always love you. Thank you, Miss Caroline. Love you too.